Hello, your Emperor here on another live stream on the normal night. Hey, Dad, Allie has some family members that family stuff she needed to attend to, so she won't be joining us right away. So, how is the chat doing tonight? In case you're wondering, I am currently listening to the stream going on Vamp Candies while doing this because why the heck not? But so anyways, yeah, this is gonna be a stream I'm doing on my own because that is how things sometimes go. So anyways, what's been going on? Hmm. And the stream went offline. Wow, the thing went offline, so something must have happened. Let's see. Let's see. What shall we do? Let's see. Is this it? Voicemeeter. Wish I knew how to work Voicemeeter, then we could do a little like response thing to something. Let's see. Um, let's see. Well, it's doing something. Hmm. Um. Well. Yeah, I'm not giving you money, Voicemeeter. Well. I don't know. I guess I'm just playing around with this because if I could figure it out, I could do a live response video. Huh. You know, let's see. Oh, well. Well. Okay, so it's sounding a bit better. Hi, Malevolent Rider. Virtual out. But let's see. Yeah, that's kind of what I want. Yeah, that sounds a lot better with the Voicemeeter. Am I gonna do a question thing? Yeah, sure. Shoot questions away while I'm doing this, I guess. Um, so let's see. Um, I'll try something. I can literally hear myself echo in my computer, so it's a kind of a weird thing. Stream. What? Wait, what? Okay, I feel I'm catching on to something. I just no, no, that's not. Okay, stop. Uh, um, um, let's see. What is the meaning of life? Whatever life means. Hi, Jinx and Jacob. What's going on, Jinx? I guess it's a little question time while I'm trying to figure out how to do Voicemeeter. Not necessarily succeeding yet, but I'm working on it. Let's see. Well, it's 42. Okay, I'll go with it. And no, that's well, well. Yeah, this is what I do when I'm trying to figure something out is that I will literally just go, yeah, well, just to see how it's working. Yeah, probably did. Wouldn't surprise me. Um, well, okay. Yeah. Um, okay, let's just square Voicemeeter. So you can at least see what I'm doing. Let's see. Let's go. We'll do this. Because who knows, maybe you chat people will know better. Also, am I coming through? Okay. Well, okay, that works for that. Uh, anyways, I need to do like guess. I kind of do realize that. Oh, and then we got what's his face? You know, the ASCII doing a stream with Weeboo and Ray, something with We Was Kanks. Okay. Hmm. Well, because I have in mind that I wouldn't mind responding to. Too, because then I could like mess with a video live. Hmm. Huh. Hmm. Gee. Um. Thing. Okay. Let's see if this does anything. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, I'm doing this while I'm into Fran can do stream. I am a little bit boring. Hmm. Hmm. Or we could do like Chad. If you have a bet, what we can do, be than willing to throw it at her. Hmm. This is yeah. This is probably not anything. You know what? No. It's with this little aider. Hmm. Okay. I will. Hmm. Okay. If you guys got any ideas what to talk about, please be more than happy to throw it into the chat. Hmm. Meanwhile, I'm gonna go scroll through the twits, I guess, in the hopes there's something there. Or to notice what you were doing and popped in to promote my 9-minute voice meter banana video. Okay, thanks, numbskull. uh, yeah. Well, you know what? Why not? But maybe I can figure it out live and we can actually do something interesting. Because otherwise, we don't really have much to talk about. Okay, so well, thanks, numbskull. Have a good night. Let's see, 9-minute voice meter. Okay, it wasn't too hard to find, so I'm gonna walk. Thank you. Yeah, thanks, numbskull. Hmm. Okay. Okay. So I got it, but okay. Okay. Yours looks different than mine. Hmm. Okay. 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 Um. Okay. I'm getting confused. Yeah. Thanks, Numbskull. I'll look into it later. It's just that your thing looks different than the one I got. Let's see. Huh. Anyways, what else would be going on that would be in any ways interesting? Hmm. Okay, just looking through the Twitter. Let me also message Hallie, see if anything is looking better for her. Yeah, this is why I can't stream alone because I'm boring and I don't always know what to talk about. Hmm. Just ask someone. Hope they give something. Hmm. Shoot. And it doesn't help that I don't have much for chat right now to talk with. Hmm. Hmm. One moment, I'm tweeting the link out. Oh, talk. Okay, so I tweeted something out. Um, so anyways, oh, is anyone actually watching the Oscars tonight? Because I'm obviously not. Does it seem worth it? Yeah, I don't really watch a lot of celebrity stuff like that anymore. It's just not as much fun since they always want to make a political statement out of it lately. Hmm. But yeah. Hmm. Huh. Well, I'm not gonna call it quits though. Right here, it's too soon. Hmm. So we're gonna muscle on and hope we get something. Yeah, this is 100+ channel, people. Hmm. Really just looking through my Discord stuff and whatnot, seeing if there's anyone available. Hmm. Yeah, people I asked either haven't looked and or responded and or are busy. Hmm. And I see Jason is streaming a game. Hmm. Yeah, back to watching Graham Candy stream. Maybe there'll be something there. Meanwhile, let's see, what can we do? Let's see, I'm gonna go open another tab on the. Hmm. Huh. You know what? We're gonna go troll around on DeviantArt, I guess. Oh, I'm listening to that. One moment. Okay. It's like Prince of Queens is spurging out about things. Okay, so I don't actually go on the web page version of DeviantArt, so let's see what's going on. Let's see, we got something from Doctor of W, F the Oscars, the game rewards. Okay. We got Coke, something with Coco. You know, a lot of the people I know on the DeviantArts are war reviewers. Okay, let's see. Tonight is Oscars night, and I will not be watching. I will be watching Memorial Shield while taking updates from Twitter. Yeah, that's probably what it's gonna be the best. Least favorite roles by blank and blank. Oh, so this is like a comparison of two people's roles, actors, in an animated thing, because that's what people tend to review on here is the whole animated sort of thing. Hmm. I never disliked Cleveland Brown, if I'm being perfectly honest. I mean, it wasn't a perfect show, but I wouldn't say I disliked this guy. Then we got a Kirby demo. guy. We got one moment. I think it skipped something. Okay, so we got someone who has beef with someone. Sometimes I wonder if a Kumite type thing would do well for the people on the Deviant Arts. Hmm. Huh. Hmm. Okay. Huh. Okay. Let's see. Hmm. Let's see. There's a Ben 10 fan. Then we got a Saber Sparks fan. Okay, one moment. Let's go all the way back. Hmm. Okay, got a bunch of pop-up things that I had to take care of. Okay, let's go. Let's see. But yeah, I think like having a Kumite thing like on the DeviantArts for these people to actually settle their drama, except instead of just blocking and ignoring, might do them good at times because it seems like drama doesn't really get settled well and stuff. But let's see. We're looking at my notifications. Wait, did I not share it? Okay, one moment. Let's see. Mm, okay, now we got this. Okay, we got a random ad type thing. Okay, so I'm essentially just waiting. Huh, someone's birthday tomorrow. Neat. Hmm. Let's see. Huh. Okay. I like Google Chrome sometimes, but it keeps giving me the random pop-ups. Huh. Okay. This is not working the way it's supposed to. Okay. You know what? We're gonna go to my profile. Hmm. Okay, so this is one bit of drama that seems to have been blowing out on the DeviantArts. Okay, let's see. Basically, this guy who is saying we need to block this DEE cat, which I actually watched in response. Isn't quite. One moment. I need to check on something. Yeah, there was something I needed to give my attention. But anyways, that Lollapalooza yesterday was kind of interesting. Only was able to catch the last bit because I had to go to something. Okay. One moment, I need to send something. Uh, okay. Um, okay, now let's see if Google Chrome wants to behave. Um, um, hmm. Well, let's see. All right. Hmm. But anyways, let's see. Hmm. But anyways, so what else is going on? Yeah. I'm a born person on my own. Like, here's the thing: if I don't like have something to talk about in mind, and I'm not having someone to bounce things off with, it's somewhat hard to get a peep out of me, which is a problem I need to work on. Like, in some ways, the internet's been a great thing for that, and in other cases, it just doesn't work. But and I hear my mom in the background yelling about something. Hmm. Okay. Mhm. Yeah, just looking through the Twitter. So, okay, I have a question. Has Prince of Queens always like been a spurg and no one noticed, or like I have a hard time believing any of the stuff he's been doing now was like that easy to hide? Because I don't think you could fake most of it. Hmm. Okay. Sorry, I was messaging our co-host who is dealing with family stuff. Hmm. Um, you know what? I'm just gonna go do my little Steam thing where I just look at Steam for a while before until something comes up. Let's see. So I did a little anti-chamber today because it it's a fun game, honestly. Hmm. But anyways, let's actually go to the store. And we're loading. Okay, we are at the Twitter homepage, I guess. Wait, what was that? Hold fast. What kind of game is this? Nations at war. Yeah, I couldn't tell from the guns and stuff, Steam. But let's see. So it's a first person and third person shooter set during the Napoleonic Great Age. Let's see. So it's first person shooter. Is it? Is it? Yeah, it looks like it. Ah, an online multiplayer first person shooter focusing on combination of individual skills and historical clashes on land and sea waged by nations during the war. Play the way you want, command a crew of historically inspired sailing vessels and within squadrons where cooperative leads to war at sea is a really different setting where clashes will take place off the coast and beautifulness. Take a King Shilling, Emperor, and glorious Napoleonic field battles. Join the or from the rear with cannon fire over the dominance over the interesting. Let's say let's give a trailer. Oh, they were playing it, but yeah, it looks like something I'll put on the wish list. The Queen, the Q. That is such a weird word. Can I just say? Um, let's just see. See. Looks like Fang Company are done streaming. That means that they'll come watch this stream. Hopefully, this is a Heroes a Hammer watch. Okay, roguelike. Sure. No. Let's see. We award. Okay. Actually, after we look through this, there is something like. It's like one of those cat interesting. Typically like these types of games in the wish list. Maybe I read. Let's see. We got this game. Why is this like a category female? This isn't even me like speaking from a point of feminism. Why is that? Like, is this for males who might want something to do a certain thing? Like, this is an actual category. You know what? I will look into you later. Deep Rock Galactic. All right, no. Oriental Empires. This seems to be a game that's essentially something from ancient China, which is fun, but I tried it and not the worst thing, but it was just not something I was. Also, it's my thing because it's popular, not because it's something similar to other things I play. No, just because it's popular. So that means Steam thinks I'm a whore. Now, what is silly? You kill monsters for gold. Oh, okay. Okay, that's cool. Let's see. So I'm probably not going to play it. Early access game, significant amount of content in to go ahead and buy it. You might not like the thing, and then when it like refund it before something interesting gets added. Let's see. But we got another game like this. Everything's, well, it doesn't seem like my sort of thing. Okay, let's see what we have. I can I point out a bunch of things that are. This isn't the only. I mean, I've one have how to play very good, but yeah, this is a new game. Whatever. I think that's obvious, but you never know. You know what? We might just put wish list. Okay, let's see what's next in the queue. Homefront Revolution. Really, they don't even bother to remember. And also, yeah, there's definitely a 1-year-old looking through this stuff. Oh, Steam. Sometimes you work. Let's see. Let's enter. Let's see what this was. Revolution is an open world first shooter where you lead a guerrilla against a military force. Okay, that looks intriguing. Let's see. Yeah, and this already kills it. The amount of oh, they only have 9. Still, that is a lot. Fine. You're going to be put in the wish list though, because you do look interesting. Like that premise doesn't make it look unappealing, you know. He'll probably try. No. Oh, and then we freeze. Lovely. Freaking lovable. Oh wait, no, we're just being slow. That is how this goes. This is played. Open world, action war, and multiplayer is why it's become. Oh, and this is saying that I'm cheap because it's on sale. Honestly, I don't know what they are trying to say when they explain why it's in your thing to be recommended, you know? Because sometimes it comes off the wrong way. That or I just think about it too hard. Okay, let's just do this. All right, we're out. All right, stop sharing for a moment. We're gonna close out because apparently that's being misbehavable. But anyways, gonna hold out for a bit. Maybe something else would come to me. Oh, and we managed to find someone to come in.
Hey.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good. How are you? What's up?
Nothing much.
This only took a little while to make happen. Mainly my fault. I apologize.
I'm not blaming
But
you.
both today and for the mini weeks, because you asked me to do this like 3 or 4 months ago, and I was like, yeah. And I just couldn't. I kept fucking it up, and I'm really sorry. But I made it.
Yeah, well, I never held any animosity to you for that. It's like you are a busy person, I assume, and I can't expect you or anyone to just come on a whim.
It didn't even necessarily. I end up going on so many streams with people who I don't care for.
Well, I think we may have streamed once before on a Marty stream.
Oh, a Marty stream? Okay, I was about to say either a failure stream, Marty, a couple of people when I first started used to just drag me in.
Yeah, I can actually remember the date because I think he was on a stream with me and Buttercup, and or either that one or another one. I don't remember specifically, but I remember he said, "I'm almost to breaking my streaming record, so can you come on a stream with me a bit later?"
Yeah. Oh, hold on. Why can't I? Your channel is Emperor Vulcan, and I know it. Why the fuck isn't it working?
Why? What do you mean?
No, I know that. I clicked your channel. It's just sitting there spinning the wheel. I don't know.
Oh, I don't.
It's
know.
not. No, it's not on you. You're doing like a hangout thing. YouTube is shitty
Yeah.
at its job. Ugh.
It can be. It can be. So, what have you been up to other than the usual dealing with Spurgs?
Little dealing with wacky folk time to time. First, when I'm not doing that, I'm pretty much just eating Chinese food, talking to the family or something like that. Just doing something quiet and nice, or I just take my ass to bed where I belong.
Yeah, that makes sense. And there's my dog goes. But
What kind of dog do you have?
I have a toy poodle.
Huh?
It's like a little yapper. Something with no off switch.
Does it ever stop?
He does when he gets tired. But that's completely random.
What color is the pooch? Is it
He
black?
is white.
Okay, it's white. All right, that means it gets to come into Andy's house. It's a good dog then. Good boy.
Yeah. Anyways.
Wow, your chat finally started working for me. Also, it's Jacob, who I know, and Numbskull, who I know. Jinx Curtis.
And we got.
I don't know if I know.
And Malevolent Rider. Yeah, I don't typically get big turnout. It's
good.
Yeah.
I can read.
It works. Yes, and then we also usually we'd also be joined by Allie, who's kind of the co-host of this whole thing, but she had some family issue.
Do I know Allie? Is she a long blonde hair lady? I think. I feel like I've heard that name before.
She was on that one stream with Tevin.
Huh.
Dude.
Yeah, I do know her, I think. I'm pretty sure it's this person on Twitter. It's Allie. Yeah. Allie seems cute. Seems like a nice lady.
Yeah. She kind of screwed up the stream when she first came on because we started reading bad erotic poetry at random.
So it's a thing.
Yep.
It's a thing.
Yeah. It's like one moment we're reading like an article with whatever in it, and then next moment she brings up something with pussy farts.
Something with pussy farts.
Yes.
You usually can't go wrong with pussy farts, but apparently that didn't ring true in this case.
Oh, it wasn't the worst thing. It's just that it came back after an article which I don't exactly remember. And ever since, we just read that at random to torment our guests, and either they break out laughing or they just, some of their internet innocence just dies.
Can there be innocence on the innocence? Can there be innocence on the internet? Innocence. There innocence there. Logic. Sorry.
Depends what you define as innocence.
There's nothing much innocent about the fucking internet.
No. And this is just where the remaining bit of it goes to die.
I think Facebook's still kind of like innocent. Like you can have like a little bit of innocence on Facebook.
Yeah.
You know, and
well, it depends which parts.
Even the bad parts of Facebook are like innocent bad parts. Like even the like, I don't know. There's just a fucking kindergarten class feel to everything on Facebook.
Well, I don't know. Like I keep feeling like something's gonna like come out similar to the whole Kraut situation or the whole.
Oh yeah, there's probably shit like that going on, but just the fact that it's happening on Facebook, like an ISIS video being posted on Facebook, for some reason it automatically becomes unthreatening to me because it's on Facebook.
Yeah, and then there's that whole thing where they allow murders or whatever on it.
Mm-hmm.
Or you know, like when people are streaming the whole murder or whatnot.
I don't get them. I don't get why they have the weird, you know, like this is allowed, but this isn't allowed, but this is allowed, and this isn't allowed.
No one
Even when I
knows.
get down to it, I start to think, and it's like, no matter what it is, it's on Facebook.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's fucking Facebook. I don't know what to do with it. Is
I
it
mean,
bad? Even the worst thing possible, you put it on Facebook and it'll come from a 10 down to a 4 automatically.
yeah, like I barely go on Facebook anyways, and it's like it's very hard to take seriously, even
Yeah.
if it's from someone who quotedly wants to be serious, like say Sargon of Akkad or whatnot.
I want I don't want to talk to Sargon because I have anything to really talk to him about. And that's I'm sure that would be annoying for him.
Yeah,
But
and
I
I
want
feel
to
like
talk to
for
him. No, I want to talk to him so that people will stop bothering me about not talking to him.
yeah, because talking to V can only go so far, right?
Well, I don't mind talking to V. But I
Well,
get
I know,
so
like
tired of being
when
told that I need to talk to Sargon, and it's like Sargon probably doesn't care to talk to me. I'm not really that fucked to talk to Sargon. Like we're both
no,
grown men. If we felt like talking to each other, we could probably make it happen. I don't
I
really
don't care to
want
talk.
to. It's
I
not that's not a stab at him. Most people I don't want to talk to. Like I don't
yeah,
just run
I
around
get
wanting to
that.
talk to people. You know, it's not most guys
Yeah.
don't. Like, do you walk around Walmart shaking hands with every single person in the store? Do you go around every store doing that? Does
Well,
anybody?
I say hi to everyone, but that's about it.
Mhm. What are you, the greeter?
No, I'm just a nice person usually.
You too nice. That's what you
I
are.
can be. I've been told that. I've also been told Allie's been a bad influence on me, though. So,
Yeah.
but
There's a there's a weird thing that's happening with some people where they think that just everything about doing everything that I have anything to do with is just about being mean and mean spirited.
I know
It's more of a
you don't
it's more
care.
it's not even that just don't care. It's just, you just kind of deal with everybody honestly, even people who you're friendly with.
Yeah. Even though that seems to be a hard concept for people like Prince of Queens or whatever, or this idea where you can't go after your friends on YouTube or whatever it is.
He's having a bad day. He started saying that we were lying about something, and then Cog went through the trouble of going back and finding it in a stream and playing it in front of like 100 people. So they are
Yeah, I
all
saw.
laughing at him in a stream now,
Yeah,
and
I, I
he should
I
just
have to
stop.
ask, was he like is this a side of him that just came out, or is this something that's been there and no one noticed?
What do you'd have to elaborate a little for me because
Like,
I don't know him that well.
okay, okay, I guess that's fair, but like with Cog, like is this just a side of him that Cog
Oh, with
never
Cog?
yeah.
Oh no. I guess this may be a side that people are just now kind of picking up on. Like I picked up on it pretty quick because when I first started interacting with him was when Ogre had flagged his shit down.
Ah,
And when Ogre was like, that's when I first met him, and everybody's telling, "Oh, shut, you don't want to talk about that. Don't do drama. Don't bring up the drama. Don't." And I was just like, "Wow, that's some bullshit." Like you had like
well,
15,000 people following you on your Twitter. This fucking dipshit flagged you down, and everybody's telling you not to say anything about it. Meanwhile, on their channels, they've got, "Oh, save Sargon's Twitter," and it's so obvious that they're all just trying to suck up and hopefully get a retweet or a fucking
yeah.
share from Sar. You know what they're doing, and yeah.
Yeah. Like
That's when I met him, and that's how he was then. And that's how he's been. Like, I'll talk to him about stuff. He would come on to streams with me and stuff, and he'd shoot the shit. But nobody was ever on a lot of my early streams where I was just bullshitting with him. It's probably a lot
yeah,
more prominent now, though, because we're more.
yeah, and he didn't have the best showing when he was on your stream the last time. Like vicariously through Cogs.
Oh, Prince of Queens.
Yeah.
Oh, he had a terrible showing. He was drunk and he was wrong.
He was tired.
He should have went to bed instead of waiting for the
Well,
stream to end so that he could sit there and type out that fucking novella. He should have never wrote that novella. And this, God, we wouldn't have
especially
had
not in
much.
third person.
Writing it in third person did not help. But I do have a theory. If you go back to that comment, you'll see that it's edited. And I will tell you what the edit is. It is the very top line where it just says, first, go ahead and apologize for writing in the third person. That's the edit. I think
Why would you even do that in the first place? Third
because
person.
you wake up and you realize I didn't write that under my sock account.
Oh.
So go back and edit it because everybody's already seen it. You know, there's screen grabs. Just go edit it to say sorry for writing in third person. You goof. What are you doing?
You know, okay, here's an interesting question. You mentioned drama earlier. Like, what would you say your definition of drama is?
What most people have been doing forever and don't want to admit.
Well, it's just that I see people like so willing to like if you criticize someone on the same side, I'm doing quotes here, as you, it's automatically drama. Yet, if you criticize someone who's not, it's not drama. You know?
I want to say that drama is when you don't want to talk to someone, but you want to talk about them a lot. Conflict is when you actually have an issue and you're willing to say something about it. That's it.
That makes sense. Like, it's just a confusing thing how easy things, like, part of me thinks drama is just something that people use just to dismiss something so they don't have to deal with it.
Yes, that's because that's what it is, because nobody wants to watch drama. Drama doesn't sound like it's fun to watch. You know what sounds like it's fun to watch? Conflict.
Conflict? Yeah.
Conflict.
That makes sense. Yeah. It's, I don't know. And I've been asking various people, like, I asked Prince of Queens that, and he acted like that was the worst thing to ask in the world. Like, he was talking about the cunt stream being a drama stream, you know, which I haven't really watched much of the cunt stream, so I couldn't speak on that, but I simply went and asked, well, what is your definition of drama? Did not get an answer. And after a period, he said, don't ask.
Hold on, you roboted a little bit on me there. What did you say?
Oh, like, I actually asked that when he was complaining about the cunt stream, you know? And apparently his final response to that was, don't ends. Am I still roboting or?
No, you're good. You're good now. I can't answer for what Prince of Queens may be thinking on things, but I will just his reaction is just that of immediate defense. I don't think he's even thought about anything.
No.
I don't think he's ran this through the noggin at all. I think this is just initial reaction, and he refuses to do anything beyond initial reaction. You said something about someone I like, and he's not going past that. Everyone must be lying because they don't agree with me. Everyone must be a betrayer because they don't believe everything that someone says. Everyone's wrong except for me. And that's dangerous. It's dangerous to think that shit.
Yes, it is, because, like, essentially, like, if you don't want to believe that your friend did something wrong, is that sort of the same thing? Is that, or... Am I roboting again? Sorry, it's just...
No, I didn't... All right, what... That didn't... I don't know. Did that like say that again? That didn't seem like it came out right. Or maybe you did like blink out for a second and I missed a word.
Well, like with the whole thing, it seemed like he doesn't want to like talk about Jeff in the sense, and it's like he's hesitant to call him out.
Well, I guess he doesn't want to talk about them, but he wants to talk about everybody who talks about them. He doesn't want to talk about them. He doesn't want to have to look at it. He's admitted you can go back and look at the stream. He'll tell you he never listened to the recordings from InCrowd's server. He never looked into it. One of his big things he likes to criticize is, oh, well, obviously you didn't look into it. Obviously you didn't see it. No, I did. That was what ended up taking up all my time for a while. People sending me stuff from that server. I know more about that server than I ever cared to.
Yeah.
But he wants to pretend I don't because it will make him feel more comfortable about what his friends did. That's unfortunate. He let himself fall into
Yes,
that
it
kind of
is.
trap.
Yeah, I guess on the whole thing, it's I'm actually gonna say I'm actually subscribed to a few Brony YouTubers, and I got to see what happens if you don't actually call out your friends for their misdeeds. Because so did you hear anything about the Toon Critic situation?
What do you mean?
Well, basically, this guy in who was a Brony Analysis, which means he essentially reviews My Little Pony, was found to be a pedophile.
Hmm.
But it sounds like he's been having like various problems over the last few 5 years. It sounded like, and his friends didn't call him out on it, or at the very least, I hear they just handled it privately instead of giving him any social repercussions. And it's like if you don't call out your friends, that's seems like where it ends up.
What would you suggest?
With that's
Go ahead.
what would I suggest with what?
What would you suggest in that situation to be a satisfactory outcome with this quote
Toon
unquote
Critic?
discovery?
Well, they did eventually cut ties with him when he went pedophile, which is like a
I'm
very
glad.
impressive.
I'm glad.
That's not really the most impressive thing, but
Yeah.
from what it sounds like, he's groped people at those brony cons. He's literally dogpiled, used his fan base to go after people who annoyed him. Heck, he tried to get 2 people banned just because they took his hat. I think at
Is he
any of those,
bald?
no, but he doesn't have the best hair.
That'd be one. Okay. So
But
he's fighting a losing battle. You're saying?
well, it's that, but it's like the people who were his best friends or whatever didn't think to at some point they should have at least called him out on it. Like the thing about doing it privately, it's like, yeah, but none of the people who watch him know about this. Like if this was made public with what he was doing and all his friends did call him out on it, I don't think the 14-year-old that he was ERPing, which is essentially what he was doing, um, would have gone into the same chat with him. If that
How did they figure it out? How'd they figure out that this is what they had in the mix?
apparently it was sent to them, but apparently it got leaked out to the rest of the community, you know? And I'm just browsing the internet and that comes up and I look into it and it's like this seems like something that could have been prevented.
Hmm.
But anytime I hear people in relation to the Crouch server say, "Well, don't call it out" or whatever, it's like, okay, yeah, that doesn't seem the best idea with what I
No,
saw
thank
with
you.
the
Yeah.
what?
No, that's what I'd be like. No, thank you. I'm gonna.
Yeah, because
If I do something shitty, say something about it. If you live a
yeah,
life where no one's ever allowed to say that you've done something wrong, I don't want to know where you're gonna end up going.
yeah.
You know, you turn me loose as a fucking teenager and never tell me I'm doing something wrong. Turn
Oh
people
yeah,
loose when they're kids. Tell them they're never doing anything wrong. Let them get to fucking grown. See what they're like.
yeah.
You have to say when people are doing things wrong, or else they get it in their head to do it again. Forgiveness
And
tends to
do
be,
worse.
yeah, it's unfortunate, but forgiveness in the world we live in now tends to be nothing more than a permission slip to tell people to go ahead and do what they had done before again. That's what
Yeah,
people use it as, and that's unfortunate, but that's the way people work now.
yeah. I mean, you can still forgive, but make sure you made it clear to this person that what they did was wrong.
You can forgive, just be fucking aware that they don't. I don't know. That puts a lot on somebody. Just be aware that most people, we're talking 97 fucking percent,
Yeah,
they aren't genuine when they want your forgiveness. They don't want you to forgive them. They want you to be okay with what they did.
yeah.
And that's the
That's
difference.
Yep. Well, I don't think there's. I think we got everything out of the Prince situation.
He never will. But I wanted to ask you something else about
What?
the Tune Critic thing.
Yeah.
What are the repercussions looking like?
They said they notified the cons and the police. However, I am browsing one of the people who were avidly talking about it, and apparently one of the con heads said they made it sound like they never were aware of it. So I'm not sure if they even fell through with contacting the authorities or not.
All right. I'll give them that. They may not have known, because in a lot of these cases they'll forward some documents they won't report. I can give them that, but once they're made informed, it's what they do then. That's where you make the call.
Apparently, the other thing is, they kept saying it was a bad thing that the information got leaked because they didn't have time to prepare public statements about it, which sounds like they didn't have enough time to perform damage control. To me, I'm not sure if I'm misreading that, though. And
oh shit, hold on. You're roboting again, but I'm thinking that it might be me. I'll be right back. Okay. What were you saying? Yeah, you're
okay. Do I sound any better?
That was on my end.
Okay.
It was happening too often, so it had to be me.
Okay, so basically, was kept saying in these response videos is they saying about it, but apparently the leaking kind of messed with that because they didn't public themselves. This was information that apparently got leaked.
Now, is it a leak from? It's a leak from the inside, or is it a leak from the person who sent it to them?
That part, I don't exactly know, but from what it sounded like, time to make public statements about it, which I did understand until I watched this one video from this guy Thespio, where apparently they didn't want to demonize Toon Critic. But he's a pedophile, so I have to ask, how are they going to go forward with the fact that he's a pedophile without demonizing him?
Can you demonize a pedophile? Hold on. All right. Was he a convicted pedophile before he did all this stuff, or what they're going off of is he was groping a few people?
Well, essentially, going off he did grope someone at a convention, but it wasn't a child. But apparently, it did devolve to him erotic role playing with a 14-year-old.
That's not good. Yeah.
And he apparently was the guy who I was saying used the excuse that it's the age of consent in the Philippines is 12.
Yeah, he's
I don't.
He's all right. He's facing consequences. You said something legal, right? Like something legally is happening to him. Yes.
Yes, at least everyone who all his friends who did make a statement about it did say they contacted the authorities and the con heads. Sure about the con head part, but
every time you say con head, I just think of the cone heads. Just letting you.
Yeah.
France, we come from France.
Yeah. Well, the brony cons and whatnot. I don't know. It's good on their part, especially when I don't think they would do this stuff like kindness if this were someone they weren't on good terms with.
Do you think it would be different if they were on different terms?
I do, honestly. The recurring thing in all their videos video that in the fact that he was their friend.
Friendship is a fucked up thing, you know. It's making a lot of people okay with some fucked up stuff.
Friendship is.
I wouldn't think it would
messed
extend
up.
to pedophilia. I get where blah blah blah.
Yeah. Like, I don't know. It's a messy situation when you start doing the digging. Like, if you just hear about the whole pedophile situation, it's like, yeah, they look good on their parts, but like, I could give them the incompetence pass that they're doing. But then when you do further all the other stuff Toon did, it's like, okay, either you guys are accepted of this or at the very least complacent.
It's the weird. I was about to say, it's that weird fucking culture at kind of the cons where it's like the seniority thing kind of goes.
Yeah.
They'll bring people in who have zero qualifications because they knew the motherfucker for so long. There's a lot of people who will get a lot of fucking clout just because, you know, they know a certain person, they've been around for so fucking long. And then you have the added in goddamn problem of the community. This is the brony people. Yeah, you said.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a problem. All right,
Yes.
it's a problem.
People wonder why people think bronies are pedophiles at times.
Because you tend to be able to find some pedophiles among them.
Yeah. I don't know. I wish I knew how to like dig into like the police records or whatever to see if there has been any notification with Toon. You know, to see if they actually did do that or not, because I don't have any other way to verify that other than their words, and I'm not in the position where I'm actually trusting them outright, you know?
Ugh. Do you know anybody who's a brony?
Like in my real life or on the internet?
I'll take either, honestly, at this point. Just
In real life, not really. On the internet, I know a few. I talked with one of the guys who was talking about the leak and actually didn't seem to have a head up his butt about the reputation sort of thing, because that is also something I heard. Like they weren't like seeming to cut ties with him because he was a pedophile, more or less because it would look bad on them to be associated with it.
Because it looks bad, not because it's wrong.
Great. No, I mean, they said, like, while we don't want to do this, we have to call the authorities on this.
Just don't make a statement, dumbass.
Well, this was apparently in a private Skype call, though, where they were actually talking to the guy.
I'm the kind of person who'd be like, I am proud to make this phone call to the authorities.
And they even said they were going to give him a chance to, like, call the authorities himself. To take a moral high ground.
Kind of moral high ground?
I don't know.
What high ground do you get there?
I don't know.
You fucking what, mate? I'm trying to do the right thing by protecting pedophiles, sir.
Yeah. You can call the authorities yourself.
It's confusing.
Yeah.
It's confusing. It bothers the fuck out of me. And like, you have the thing that was going on with like Hasbro and Magic the Gathering. That stuff was happening with
yeah.
Oh God, what's his name? The Quartering.
Yes.
And then you flip the fucking script. You've got the same bullshit happening
with bronies.
With fucking bronies at BronyCon. I'll go ahead and throw it out there. Destiny said the same shit was happening at the video game conventions and the big esports shit. I'll go even further. I used to do pro wrestling, and there are plenty of fuckers in there who have been accused of this shit as well. I could tell you one. There's a wrestler in the South. His name is Jay Impact. He will brag about fucking 14-year-old little girls and shit. He'll brag about it.
Yeah.
It's gross. Gross as
Well, we
fuck.
seem to have gotten an influx of people.
These things happen. These things
Yeah.
happen.
One moment. If you want, I can send you a link to a video that goes into more depth on this sort of thing.
Yeah, send it to me. I didn't know about all this stuff happening. Just shoot it over to me. I'll give it a
Okay.
peep. Probably later on tonight. Somebody has sent me an invite to a stream. What is this? I'm going to ask them what this is. I thought
Okay.
about sleeping sometime tonight, you know?
Yeah.
My day off, I did more streams than I usually do every other fucking day. I usually do one stream a day, and that's more than enough. I've done like 4 or 5 today.
Gonna try to break up Marty's 9 stream record?
Oh God, no! I will never. I'm like that's like the Ric Flair 16 title win thing. You never break the record.
Yeah.
Marty can have that one.
What happened to Marty? He doesn't come around much anymore.
He had a situation, but he probably he wouldn't. He told like most of the people who he knows, but I'll throw it over in the side for you.
Okay. I just wonder what it's going to be like for him to come back and see all this stuff that's happened since.
I don't know if he'll come back or if he'll be back in the same iteration or if people will even really know that it's him if he does come back for a long while.
Yeah. Who knows? Maybe he'll come under another account and just see how
he shows back up and sees what my streams are doing. He's going to freak out because he was there when I hated streaming and he knows it. And I hated that. He'll come back and go, what the fuck?
It'll probably with both that and the whole is where I see him wondering what the heck happened.
Yeah, he'll come back and see what why does everybody hate Jeff? What the fuck is everyone watching Tonka for? What happened?
Yeah. That's gonna be interesting. Okay, I
feel bad for anybody who's dipped off in the past 4, 5, 6 months and tries to come back in the next 2.
Yeah,
they'll be confused.
Yeah, it would be. It's like, So, anyways, what else has been happening in the recent? I sent you the one link to the video when you have the time.
All right. I will probably. Yeah, I got it. I will probably watch this tonight. How long is it?
Just 20 minutes.
It's just 20. That ain't bad.
No.
It ain't bad.
I'd play it here, but I have no idea how to work Voicemeeter.
Voicemeeter is a piece of shit. I hate it passionately.
And I don't have a good handling on OBS, so that's not an option either. So, yeah.
Well, one day, I think people will finally weed out pedophiles, just on a level of, like an automatic, just seek and destroy pedophile mode.
They speak on this whole DNA thing or whatever it is that causes this. How much is that actually true?
I don't know what the fuck that. I've never heard that. What's the DNA of a pedo? What are you talking about?
Or what? There's something wrong with their mind, whatever. I don't know the whole thing. I can somewhat believe some of them may have that issue, but I can't believe that's the case where none of them are doing it on purpose. You know? But if that were the case, if we could find something that can track down that mental issue and then just give it to AP the Frog and tell him have fun, I think we might have the situation solved.
We need to just have pedo death squads.
Yeah. Do you think if Hitler came back and he started genociding the pedos, he would be celebrated as a hero?
Yes. Anybody who starts genociding pedos, anyone who starts wiping out the pedo population is going to be a hero to somebody, no matter what.
Yep.
That is one special interest group nobody's ever going to have any sympathy for.
Although people try.
Yeah, they do. That's goddamn.
I'm not the whole Amos Yee thing or whatever.
Amos Yee, I don't think was real. That was the little Asian guy, right?
Yeah.
I think he was.
And that's the whole thing. with some of these, it's hard to tell whether they're being genuine or are they just trying to show they can argue anything.
I need some tension, please.
Yeah. Because, like, some of them I don't believe they genuinely believe it. Like, I don't know. Like, Amos, it didn't seem like he was so serious about it.
Amos Yee was fake as fuck about it. There's just something amazingly ungenuine about the way that he came across. In my opinion, I don't think he was real. I'm sure there are people who do think he was real, but I don't think that Amos Yee was real at all.
Maybe. Like, the only thing that could make it real is, like, it's kind of a weird thing to decide to just start trolling with.
Well, no, it's a good attention getter to try to troll with. You want to grab some fucking attention, grab it quick, start talking about fucking with kids.
Yeah.
Oh, ears perk right the fuck up. Don't worry about it. But don't expect for them to perk up again.
Yeah.
That's when you cash out. That's when you're cashing out. That's what you're not going to get to come back to the table now.
Don't expect to not have a bunch of people wanting to have a little fun with baseball bats.
Yeah. Don't be shocked.
No. Okay, so yeah. Where has society gone where there are actually people that are trying to argue that, though?
I'm not sure.
Like, with the people who are actually serious about it, like that one OmniPolitics guy, for instance.
All right, I don't think he was a troll, but I also think that he played it up. I think he might have been attracted to like teenage looking girls, but then realized, hey, maybe I can get some attention on the internet if I act this way. I think there was an element of that. I don't know. I could be wrong about him. See, it gets to a point on the internet where everyone becomes a fucking troll in your head because you don't want to believe that anybody is this stupid.
Yeah. Are you talking about the actual I Lust for Kids thing, or the people who get labeled when they're not? Like when JF or Armored Skeptic get accused of being pedos. No, I'm not talking about the people who are obviously not pedos. Yeah. I mean, I don't know JF personally. I haven't seen much of his content, but given he's being lumped in with Armored Skeptic, I think it's a safe bet he's not in that sort of thing. I mean, the people who actually want to take a kid behind the street or whatever.
The thing with JF is if you got something on him, hit me. Don't send me another 50 pages of court documents. I'm gonna hit you. I'm so tired of people not liking what JF says. And when you say, well, what is the problem? And they send you 50 fucking pages of court documents. No. What is the problem? Fucking speak English. Just fucking talk. Say what the problem is. No, it's all this stuff in this court document from things back here. Okay, well, did you read this part where this happened? No, ignore that part. No, I'm not going to ignore that part. I'm not going to fucking ignore that part to make you feel better. Piss off.
I don't understand. I don't understand the whole caring so much about this one thing just to go into, like...
I do. I do. Look at the landscape. Just look at the fucking bodies laying everywhere. That's why. People are tired of losing. They don't win the argument. Well, fucking argument. I'm gonna spam these fucking court documents, and court documents make it look like something fucking happened. Yeah. Whether or not what's in those court documents, what it says, ignore it. That don't matter. I'm gonna spam court documents. I hate people.
Yeah. So anyways, on another thing that's come up recently, do you know much more about the whole YouTubers union, or?
I still don't know anything about it. Don't tell anybody. I didn't watch that video yet.
I haven't. I had, and it's just like
the idea seems really cringy. Am I being mean or am I being honest?
It seems stupid, and it doesn't seem like it's something going to work. Like, he says YouTube has an obligation to do something like that for us, and it's like,
whoa. Why would YouTube have an obligation to do that?
Because we built the platform up, sort of thing. I don't know. I haven't watched it in a
You're an
while, but it's something
independent. No,
like
you're an independent contractor. Pro
yes,
wrestlers have been trying to get unionized forever. Guess what?
didn't work, or it they did get something, but it didn't get the results they wanted.
I- You blinked out on the last like word or two. What was that?
Or they did get a sort of thing together, but it didn't get the results they wanted.
No. It, if you're an independent contractor, that means you're in for when you're in, and then
Yes.
you're done. And that's how YouTube is going to do. That's how pro wrestling did that. I know a lot of people point to the Actors Guild.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
it's not that. It's not that at all. Because
And like
hold on, in the Actors Guild, people will seek you out for contracts and employment. Durka 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 durka. All YouTube is be a platform. That's all it is. It's a platform with a terms of service that even has in said terms of service that they will dump your ass whenever they fucking feel like it.
yes. And
This
here's
whole,
the thing, like
this whole thing of screaming about how you're entitled to this and entitled to this and entitled to this, especially from the oh my god, entitlement so cringy crew, is fucking cringy to me.
yeah, and the other thing is like the only thing you'd get any traction on it is if you got in the really big YouTubers like PewDiePie and whatnot. And like from the whole Wall Street Journal, they showed they don't care too much about PewDiePie to begin with. From what I remembered.
Have you ever had to appeal anything?
Not yet.
The most insulting thing to me is and always will be that the first interaction you get from YouTube is usually when you are claimed or, a dispute, some shit like that.
Yeah.
When you go to try to throw something back at them, like, hey, what's up? They'll say, the YouTube team reviewed this and this and this and blah, 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 blah. And we determined this and this and that. And that's a lie. Their first interaction with you is an outright lie.
It's a robot.
Yeah. Now, if you could get them, it would be on the fact that they blatantly lie on their interaction with you.
Yeah.
You know why you can't get them for anything with that legally? Because you're not their employee.
Yeah.
They don't owe you.
No.
And they walk around that line. They make sure that they do what they have to do to make sure that you are not an employee. Are they wrong for that? I don't know. Are people wrong for sitting there and trying to play the AdSense game and make sure that they can get to where they can fucking get? It depends on how you want to look at it. Everybody's got to protect themselves and do what they got to do. It's not in YouTube's interest to sit there and butt suck every person who opens an account. It's just not. There's a reason that Logan Paul kid got different fucking rules.
I know. I mean, it's unfair, but I guess it's YouTube's priority. If they want to prioritize Logan Paul over PewDiePie, they can. And like, I don't think they even respond to all the big channels. Like, I think I remember one of Game Theory's videos where he said, "I wish the YouTube people would actually interact with us." It's like he's not getting interaction, so what are we gonna get?
What are we gonna get? Not shit. What's even more sad is that when you get to 100,000, you'll get an email from YouTube saying, "Here's the real email address to get help from us." Kill yourselves. I hate that.
Yeah.
God, I hate that. Just the implication that leaves, where it's like we've been bullshitting with you until you got here, but now here's the real one. Really?
Yeah.
Really?
And I get the whole thing of wanting to change things, like, but I don't think this is going to. And I get the whole thing of wanting to move to another platform, but that's not going to do anything to YouTube. Like, either you work with what you got and see if they choose to change it yourself, or do what you and Andy are doing with the whole Blood Sports Network, which I know isn't a competition. Don't worry.
Blood sports are only dangerous to those who don't understand things, in the same way that this is only a viable option to people who don't understand things. Not understanding things will make you buy into some crazy shit.
Yeah.
YouTube Union is some crazy shit.
I don't think it's going to work the way they want it to work. I really don't. Because all it's going to take is one figure like Zeph to get in and screw it all up. Also, they have a Facebook group where you can join, and like, don't you have to use your real names on Facebook to join things, or am I
That's
mistaken?
their goal now, but you have to use a real name because they can't confirm if it's your real name.
Well, you have to have the whole Facebook thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I think Tranime Girl was speaking on that part.
It's just goofy shit.
Yeah.
It's and again, like, it's not like I don't like the people who are saying it. I think Suit Yourself made a video about it.
I think Undoom mirrored it.
Yeah. It's not gonna work.
No.
YouTube is not gonna. They're gonna skirt everything they can to keep from having to pay a motherfucker. I don't think they're gonna pay. I don't think they're gonna let people get unionized. If you start getting unionized, fuck that. They'll just ban your account, be done with it.
Yeah. It's gonna work just as well as Sargon's liberalist thing will for actual politics. And like, I don't see either thing working well. But anything else you think you want to talk about, or?
Do you think that my guests, give emotional harm to others?
No, unless you have an emotional dagger on your stream somehow.
Not a what?
An emotional dagger to stab people through the internet emotionally.
Okay. Somebody just said that to me on Twitter.
Really?
I was gonna ask you if you think I cause emotional harm to people.
How do you do that?
I don't fucking know, man.
Well, okay, let's be fair. If they're people who don't have their emotions like necessarily straight, maybe, but then that's more on the person themselves than the you.
That's what I would say.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's like you can't blame a horror movie for a child being scarred for seeing it.
Real quick, I have an invite to an arena here in a minute, and I know this person is more than likely watching because they seem like that kind of person. If you hear this and you are interested in going to said arena with me, and even if you aren't here, I'll write it on Twitter to you. I'll get you into that thing, and we'll talk about it between you and I. I won't say your name here. I don't even know if that's their fucking name. Who knows? But yeah, we can have a talk. But I don't know if they'd be down for that because, reasons.
Okay.
I just wanted to put that with it. You might be like, you go look at my Twitter. Somebody wrote me like 7 Twitter things. It's just a long thread and asked me to respond, and so I responded. And I don't think they liked my response. So that's my response to them not liking my response. We can talk about it, but I'm not going to tweet at people for 130 years. I hate that. You're a guy. How old are you? Or round and about, how old are you? You don't have to directly do it. Early this, late this. Okay, 21. Well, fuck, man. You're not in the right like the age. There's just something about like people we don't want to fucking sit there, fucking type on a phone all goddamn day. I hate that. More than 4 fucking replies to you, and I wish you were dead in most cases.
Yeah. I get that.
Do you?
I think I...
See? You get it. That took me saying that one time, and you got it. Okay, what's everybody else's problem?
I don't know. Fuck? I think people just search for a problem with you sometimes.
People do want to have a problem with me. It's good for their channel to have a problem with me in some cases. It's really bad for their channel to have a problem with me in others.
As long as they actually know what it is and it's not some bullshit thing.
Yeah, as long as you if you can put enough buzzwords in there with it, if you can, make it sound good enough, then yeah, it'll help you out a little bit. But if you go in and you try too fucking hard, people can tell.
Yeah.
Never works. It just
Like Jeff Holiday recently, like I saw him asking Andy to just go on his second channel to stream.
he's telling everybody that he doesn't hate me now and he likes me and shit like that. I do, don't, just don't. I don't want to bother with Jeff anymore. I'm so fucking. He doesn't get it, and he's never gonna get it. He doesn't want to admit he was wrong. He doesn't want to admit he did anything wrong ever. And okay, cool. That stay the fuck away from me, because all that does is let me know what you are. I'm good.
Yeah.
So that's the whole thing on Jeff.
And Crowd Ice is in the same boat.
Oh, here's the thing with Kraut. I don't know Kraut.
Hmm.
I kind of knew Jeff a little bit. He was always in streams and shit with people. When I say I knew him, it's not like I know a lot about it. No, he came through a couple of times. I knew who he was, shit like that. And yeah, I talked to Kraut a couple of times, but I wouldn't say I necessarily knew him.
Hmm.
It was the thing with Jeff is that it was different because one, he tried to use my show to lie to people. Two, he tried to use like the fact that he knew me as leverage. Three, he tried to use the fact that he knew Andy as leverage. It was just all the fucking using people and all the lying to people.
Yeah.
Just fuck out of here.
Is this channel still bleeding or is it like slowed down now?
Bleeding, hemorrhaging.
Hmm.
By the end of summer, he'll have lost like 9,000 subs. Was what somebody said his projection was.
Hmm. So either he's gonna need to have something really desperate, or I don't know. Like I can only recall watching one thing with him, and it's that debate with MIC. It's like, yeah, he won, but it's not like that's a hard position to win with.
Shouldn't
Yeah.
be.
No.
I mean, it's that's what I'm talking about. They'll take on the easiest fucking arguments. And it's really irritating because then when they've done something wrong or someone wants to question them, crickets.
Yeah. Yeah. Especially when I hear that Jeff like copyright strikes people who criticize him, or like.
I've seen it. Yeah, he does it constantly. He'll threaten to copyright strike you publicly and then backtrack off of it when people start calling him on it.
Mm. Yeah. That don't make sense. Like it's one thing when a major company does it, it's another thing when a YouTuber does it. Because you actually have the option to actually talk it out and at least work to some sort of agreement.
Something.
Yeah. But I'm sure you want to go to bed or at least go into the arena with that certain person.
Well, the plan is actively to go to bed. But if this person wants to do that, then I'll do that with them. You know.
Just have Vamp drug you so you go to sleep. So there's no trouble.
You know, I'll get it. I don't know. Just every time I'm about to pass out, I just need to get somebody to whack me over the fucking head or something.
Yeah.
Just fucking whack me over the head with a mallet, wake my ass up.
So this Tyro Inch Kate says, since Patreon banned Unsleeved Media for targeting pedos, do you think YouTube will ban him for something similar? This is the first I'm hearing of that.
Well, I don't think that's why he was banned. I think it was a couple of the things in the manner he did it, and plus the very tight knit Patreon Hasbro affiliation. I think that had a little. It's all about who's buddies with who with most shit.
Who is Unsleeved Media anyway?
The Quartering.
Oh, why would you have two different names for your social media? Like have one or have?
He's got like 4, man.
Like I don't get that, honestly.
I'm not sure why either. I think it has a lot to do with he was getting shit on Unsleeved Media, so he went to another, and then now Quartering.
Okay, is this that puppy guy trolling you by saying Jeff made a mistake, let it go, and willing to discuss this in a respectful way, or?
Oh God, Jeff made a mistake, let it go. Go ask Jeff if he made a mistake. See what he said. Ask him what his mistake was. So see what
actually ask him what. Go back, build a time machine. Ask him 5 5
Well,
or
yeah.
so weeks ago.
Yeah, if you go ask him when it happened, he'll be like, "Yeah, I'm sorry. I messed up. I went against everything I believed in." Go ask him now. Go ask him what his mistake was, what he did wrong. He'll give you. He's been asking for weeks. Show me evidence that I did anything wrong. Does that sound like someone who thinks they did something wrong? Go ahead. Feel free. Give him the permission slip to keep doing what he's doing. I'm good. I don't want to be his friend. That should be okay with people. Why do I have to be Jeff Holiday's friend? I don't give a fuck about Jeff Holiday.
No, I don't either. Like I said, I never really watched his content outside of when he would get a random shout out from Baron or something.
A random shout out from Baron.
Yeah. Like I remember Baron like shouted out one of his dildo videos. But that's Baron. I don't know how to explain everything he does, so. And this was way before the whole Kraut stuff came out, too.
Allegedly.
But
allegedly. No, fuck that allegedly shit. That's the truth. They were in a bullshit server doing bullshit things, being bullshit people, and now they're mad because everybody knows that they're bullshit. That's it. That's it. That's what all this is. They were trying to pull some cloak and dagger shit. It didn't fucking work. And now they're butthurt because now everybody knows how fucking weird they are and about the electric nipple clamps and about Jeff being a fucking scumbag. They know now. So now their answer is to bitch at everybody. It's like fucking Jeff asking for a fight. Now he wants to stream with Andy. The day after Sofane shows up on the fucking stream and calls everybody out who's been talking shit but refuses to talk to people. And look, I lived. I did just fine, guys. Look, I did just fine. I'll be okay. Called him the fuck. Now Jeff's like, okay, well, I'll talk to Andy now, but only on my channel. He's like, no. And nobody's going to answer to you, Jeff.
And why would he even do it on his main channel to begin with?
He wouldn't even.
Why would it?
He had to put it on his secondary channel, you know. The goddamn, the Dead Sea of YouTube channels over there. Fuck out of here.
That puppy guy, he made a video apologizing 5 weeks or so ago, was it?
What do you mean?
Oh, that puppy guy seems to... Is that the guy who has an issue with you?
That puppy guy?
Hold on. In the chat.
In your chat? Hold on. Let me... Oh, I thought you were talking about on Twitter. Hold on. That puppy guy. Well, yeah, he's that puppy guy over in your chat. Hold on. I'll go look on Twitter. See if I can see if that's him. Oh, that puppy. Yeah, that puppy guy. That's the guy. Okay. Yeah. All right. Is that what he wants to do?
That puppy guy, I am here. If you want, you can ask, follow me, and I can give you a link if you want to talk it out now. If that's okay with you, Tonka.
I don't give a shit. It's up to you guys.
Otherwise, just be quiet. Wonder how many times Jeff has showered in 2018.
How many times?
Like normal shower or golden shower?
Ooh.
Okay.
Ooh.
I don't know. He looks like the kind of guy. You're on my stream. You can look at the chat and... I would prefer to handle this with Tonka. I don't know who you are. I am offering you a chance to come on and talk with him. I can just sit back.
Remember, Vulcan's ridiculously nice. If oh God, if you think he'll be dogpiling you?
I would.
God damn. Oh, fuck.
I promise you, I won't dogpile you.
The robot will not dogpile you.
Am I roboting now?
A little.
Is it terrible?
No, it stopped for a second. It's good now.
It's not an Emperor Vulcan stream until there's tech issues, I swear. Huh. I'll give you till it's 8:50 here, dude. If you don't want to, then no. The real question is, how many times has Jeff gotten a golden shower from Liz?
No, I'm gonna tell you, I got.
Yeah, you don't need those meat flaps. Job of grossing out Tonka achieved. It's just I don't.
Dude, it's easy as fuck. This is the other thing that everybody doesn't get about me. I'm fucking. What's the word? A normie. That's what everybody always says. I'm pretty much a fucking normie. I'm just I'm a not normie sympathizer. That was how I put it the other day. A non-normie sympathizer. I can hear out your issues, and I understand your disdain for normies, but I still don't know what you're talking about any more than what the normies are talking about.
Okay, that puppy guy said message sent.
Said message sent. Okay. I'm going to go pee. If you want to, you can like tweet it out and tag it. Get you some viewers. Tonka's gonna talk to somebody. That's apparently a fucking draw now.
Okay. So that puppy guy, do you want on or not? Because you need to follow me because I don't know what your Twitter handle is.
Ugh.
That was a quick piss.
Oh yeah, it's just right by the hall.
Neat. Any thoughts on Comic Gate?
What is Comic Gate?
That's what I'm asking.
What is? I don't know what that is. What do you mean? What is Comic Gate?
Okay. One moment. I'm told I've been sent an at. One moment. Twitter's being dumb now. Jacob asked, did he miss anything? Okay, I am going to send you the link, puppy.
Oh dear.
How many wins do you
How many what?
got now on the YouTubes?
Oh, like the weird Kumite record thing? It's like 52 after yesterday. I took on no, 51 now. I was at 49 and then at Bloodapalooza, I took my 50 and 51.
Okay, one moment. I'm getting you the link, dude.
At this point, I beat Mayweather's record. I beat The Undertaker's streak. The next stop is Goldberg's 175. We gotta wait.
Well, if in a little bit, wouldn't you like be able to like do what the Kumite thing is, like beat 56 in a row?
Oh God. No, wait, what? Who got 56 in a row?
Well, like you in that one stream, like you were talking about like the idea of the Kumite like beating 56 in a row.
No, I have thought about one day, instead of just taking the 56 in a row, just having a bout with the chat, so I can go ahead and just declare instead of going from 52 from 49 to 50, 51, 52, 53. Nah, fuck that. I'll just go ahead and take my happy ass to 1,300 wins. Just fuck it. Do it live. That'd be cheap as fuck, but I did think about it just to be done with it. Do that, retire, be fucking done, have a stupid record, beat Goldberg, beat The Taker, beat everybody, be fucking done, go home.
Okay. Well, that makes sense. Okay, it looks like
No, that does
Comic-Gate.
not make sense. What are you talking about?
I'm just going with it.
Just going with it. Trying to not insult me and shit. Gonna let me get away with saying some shit like that. Listen to this guy. Question his scruples, people.
I did send the one guy a link.
Oh, Lord.
And then we got, apparently Comic-Gate is some sort of SJW thing, which, okay.
I'm 99% sure it's going to be fake Ross crying again.
Yeah.
Always fake.
I'm going to just say it's like, honestly, I used to do the whole SJW thing, but as of this year, I kind of lost interest in doing that. So now it's whatever my autism focuses on.
Well, you mean you did that thing that everybody did where they got over that shit?
Yeah, then I got bored of it.
Okay. I hear a noise.
Hello, puppy.
Tonka, why are you so fucking easily concern trolled, bro?
How was I concern trolled?
Just I was expressing my concerns to you via Twitter.
Yeah?
You don't recognize this puppy?
Not much.
Now my fucking feelings are hurt, bro.
No.
Come on.
This does not look like my fucking first puppy. The puppy that I recognize, my favorite puppy, did not look like this. He had very, very big eyes and was all concerned looking at me and shit.
Did I use the wrong picture?
Yes. If you're the Edomite, you're using the wrong picture.
Oh, damn.
But I do recognize this is the pooch, though. This does look like the pooch. Now he does have big eyes, actually. It's I wasn't catching him. I see it now. I like this stuff.
I don't want to shit up your stream, man. I just figured I'd fuck around with you a little bit this evening.
No, it's cool. I have been wanting to talk to you for a minute. You are one of the few people who seems to have gotten this shit from forever ago.
Yeah, because who gives a shit? That's what it really breaks down to.
Exactly. You have a real life. You can fucking.
Yes, I'm actually at work right now. It's pretty cool.
Damn, I thought you did work in the morning.
I do that too. I'm on a night shift, man. We had a bunch of storms and shit down here, so it is what it is. Or up here, I don't know where in the fuck you live. So
you're probably above me. I'm at the fucking America dick.
Oh, the diseased fucking sword. It looks like a diseased wang with swords and shit all over it, with herpes and shit. Just dripping out a couple little fucking islands at the end.
It's not the most attractive penis, but it is America's penis.
This is it. I was actually just down there not that long ago, back in September for the hurricanes.
Do you do like relief work and shit?
Yeah, man.
Really?
Yeah. That's why I'm a little bitch ass dude, man.
That's what I was about to say. Now, all the people who give you shit for all the mean shit you say, but then you turn around and look at your actions, and what is the mean word man doing? He's fucking helping people with real shit that happens. Get the fuck out.
I'm trying to get to Puerto Rico right now. That's what's up.
What the fuck are you gonna do in Puerto Rico? If you're a wrestler, you get stabbed. What are you doing down there that ain't getting stabbed?
Well, I mean, I'm gonna try and stab something and come back with a little Puerto Rican waifu or some shit. Yeah. I mean, that's why the ethno state will never work, man. They ain't never gonna keep fucking Latina and fucking Asian chicks away from me.
Latina asses. Yeah, Latina asses and like the Asians and their extra skills, because like honestly, Asians don't fuck so well. It's mainly them extra skills. Like they're good.
I don't know. Well, they just kind of let you do things to them. It's great.
Yeah, they're very good at just they're very laid back, and they're more than willing to help you out with whatever you want them to help you out with.
That's right.
Them asses on Latinas though. That's what's gonna fuck that ethno state right up.
So
that's
right.
So did I fall for a troll here, or
Maybe we all did. But hold on, to be fair,
I made a new Google account, a new fucking Twitter account, all this shit.
It's hard as fuck to tell when people are trolling. You go and like look at the thing. He's saying shit that people really say.
yeah,
I've ruined their community. I'm causing people emotional harm. I've really got that.
I use punctuation and shit even.
You seem like one of them. You really did. I thought you were gonna be fake Ross when you showed up.
Oh no, I ain't gonna fucking try it even. Like, there's no way I couldn't hold it together. I can't do the shit over the phone and like typing shit. Yeah, no problem.
Fake Ross voice is gold.
Yeah.
Why are you guys so mean?
Those guys. Oh my god, and he just keeps coming back. He's everywhere now. It's just That's actually the first time I've ever used a wrench, I think, in a chat was actually in Vance chat earlier. Yeah, I was just smacking him over and over. He comes back and he's like, racist hate me. I'm like, timed out. Get out of here.
That's the other thing is the people who like freak out about free speech all the time, and it's like, oh, you're triggered because you won't call a guy he, and it's like, but I don't care. But call them he. It's like, calm down. It's fine.
I don't know. Well, that's the other thing too. Why are you guys even worried about that little fucking faggot Prince of Queens?
I don't. It was today was Vamp's day. She was deciding to stream.
The last thing the Kumite needs. The last thing the Kumite needs is to hear that fucking voice.
Oh,
we got all these women after the Bloodapalooza.
I thought Bloodapalooza built well. I was glad that the Honey Badgers didn't do well, for real, in hindsight. If they would have
that was terrible.
Expected, then we would have had to bring them from that high back down and then take them back up and then down and back up again.
Although it started getting good after the second and third time they showed up, and it's like, oh my god, like you're just making yourself look fucking worse.
It was strange for the first like 2 or 3 hours, I think, with them coming. It was just running a gauntlet of fucking people through, and then it got to the semi-main event and the main event. Main event delivered like a motherfucker. For those who watched the semi-main event, where Sofane almost fucking flew up out of his chair, like if they would have been sitting in the same room, I think Sofane and Andy might have came to blows. There was a certain point when he was talking about Andy calling him a pussy.
Oh yeah. I watched it. I watched it.
If you've never seen Sofane mad, that's what it looked like.
Well, here's the thing.
Change colors.
You know, he's talking about somebody on one of his videos saying something to him. That was me.
When he was talking. Oh. This is what I'm talking. Like the Edomite, he's in for he's fucking working. When he looks at his screen on his phone, he's having fun, and I think that's what these motherfuckers need to get. The screens are just screens. You play video games and take your fucking internet and Twitter seriously. The rest of us play internet and Twitter just like you play video games.
It's just play with people. I mean, that's all there is to it. I mean, this is how I act in a fucking bar out in public. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, it's not real.
I'm taking my bumps and bruises because of it. It is what it is.
How are you going to do anything in life? You don't take a bump or a bruise. What are you doing? What are you doing in life? You don't do anything.
That's most of these fucking internet people. It's, you know, they don't fucking know. They don't know. You know, I don't know.
It's being afraid to break a bone, being afraid to chip a nail, being afraid of doing this. Once you break a bone a couple of times, you're like, okay, well, it's a broke bone. You get over it. It's good for you.
Yeah.
It's good for you to take some licks. It's good for you to have someone call you a faggot every once in a while. It's good.
And the ladies love the scars.
God, they do. Like, dude, I got all these fucking I got a bunch of scars on my back from a stupid fucking hardcore match I did forever and a fucking day ago. Bitches love it. I got a big scar that goes across my fucking abs now. Bitches love it.
I got one too. I got one too. Was actually from an ex stabbing me with a broken wine bottle.
What? She seems well adjusted.
She was a Jew. No, for real, she was. But the ethno state, though.
That ethno state. See, they're always like, ethno state, never gonna happen, never gonna happen. I'll never say it'll never happen because I've seen reservations and I've seen Israel.
Oof.
Yeah.
Okay. Israel exists and reservations exist.
Japan's more of an ethno state than fucking Israel is. Go look at the statistics.
I didn't think about that. Like Japan's pretty big on it for just kind of like different reasons. China's even worse. There's something about like just Asians are more introverted.
They're supernatural. They're super nationalists. You know, you're one of us and you're not.
It's an honor fucking culture, man. Mm-hmm. Like it's okay to take pride in who you are over there. Fuck me, right?
Yeah, right. Like what happened to that? Like here, you know, when I don't know, the fucking this whole country's just gone to shit. I was raised out in the fucking mountains in Appalachia, right? Like if you didn't fucking hold your own, you didn't stand up like a fucking man, like you were gonna get beat down. That's all there is to it. Until you learn to stand the fuck up. What the fuck are you honking horns for, you idiots? Jesus fucking Christ.
Stop for your horns, some bitch. But there's all right. Appalachia. That's like going through like Arkansas, Tennessee, fucking like the South,
Virginia,
not South,
West Virginia, Pennsylvania, all the way up.
South, not South.
Yeah. That's why I didn't get along in California very well.
Oh, fuck that, dude. I was in California for 20 minutes.
I was there for 3 years.
Oh no. I couldn't do that.
I didn't get along in Florida either. I went down there. I lived there for a little bit. I think I was there for 6 months. Moved down there.
I can't do cities in Florida and shit. I can't do the like the cities or beach towns. I can live outside the beach towns. It's fucking normal. There's normal people outside in beach towns.
I lived right outside of Tampa. Great place. Tampa, high class, very high class place.
Mm-hmm. That's all old people mainly.
Yeah, well, that was the problem. Is if you weren't like an old person, then you lived in like a shithole or a trailer. Like it was bad, man. Fucking all the old people got their gated communities with their own grocery stores and everything. But yeah, I did roofing out there, flat top roofing for I don't know 6 months. It was like, nah, fuck this.
Just couldn't take it.
Oh no. My Irish ass, like, I got burnt. I got sunburnt through a t-shirt. I ain't got enough melanin. I need to find out what the secret is from Tariq Nasheed, where you get to buy that shit. You know that's what white folks do. They buy melanin. They kill black people and then take the melanin out of their skin and sell it. You know about that? You gotta look that shit up, man.
The elephant tusks of 2018.
You gotta look it up.
They're hunting you for your skin melanin.
It's fucking hilarious. I love the internet. I love the internet. That's the whole thing. Like, why are you trying to silence these people? This shit is fucking hilarious. It's fucking insanity.
There's somebody who's on the internet now. This could be someone who's just fucking around like you were. But they're going around to every post they can find me on. It's like alt media or some shit like that. And they're saying shit like, all you're trying to do is build your white ethno state using Twitter support as your henchman. And I'm like,
what?
I really do got just about nothing on that. So I
need to talk to them because we need to talk about how the Indian ethno state, how there's actually a bigger problem. That's the Vamp Candies over there trying to fucking gentrify the Indian ethno state by moving her white ass in. That is not okay. That is not okay.
No, she took the most attractive, most intelligent Indian off the reservation to fuck up their gene pool.
That's it. That was now she's over there in the YouTube house with you. You know, just
would it be more like the Bloodsport's house?
Oh my god! Look, if we ever did a YouTube house, like fucking Andy and Failure and them fucking try to like make me move into a fucking thing with him, I said we need a cage and a fucking ring. If you get both, I'll move in.
I could not be in a room with Andy for fucking 20 minutes.
Andy,
no way.
When I first met Andy, I don't know if I liked him that much. I didn't trust him. I still didn't trust him for like a month after shit. There was a there was a thing that happened that made me kind of switch gears on it. It was about a month and a half ago. It was after I'd done a bunch of shows with him and stuff. I shift gears on him because I finally got to kind of get a vibe for where he was at and what he actually thought, and he impressed me. Because I've got this thing with these fucking YouTubers. I don't fucking trust any of them. They're all full of shit. But
Yeah.
you gotta give them the chance to show you whether or not they're full of shit. And it's not like I said, okay, Andy, I'm testing you, and like, gave him a test. It wasn't like that. It was just a situation came up, and he made the right fucking call. And it wasn't off of viewership. It wasn't off of money. It wasn't off of a popular thing. He just made the right call just to do it. And that impressed the fuck out of me. And he's I don't know. He's still Andy. He's still goofy as fuck. But I'm getting to where I got my guard down a lot more around Andy than I did when he first started coming around. I'm still waiting, knowing more. Shit like that. I wish that what happened would have happened on air, and I don't want to be the one to fucking disseminate because it's his thing. Yeah. But if if this would have happened on air, you probably would have been impressed. Hold on, I hate the word impress when you're putting it on somebody else. If it would have happened on air and you saw it, you probably would have thought a little more of it. I think everybody would probably think a little more of it.
Yeah.
It was.
I don't know. I have my opinions. I mean.
No, I don't blame anybody. The entire show so far that everybody started tuning into has been discrediting the long-term YouTube hierarchy of people who have been the old guard and showing how full of shit they are.
Yeah.
So I can definitely understand why there would be some people that's like, okay, well, there's a member who used to kind of be in the old guard, used to hang out with all those guys. I'm waiting on him to get fucking busted. I don't blame you. I would be the same way.
Well, yeah. I mean, you talk about the old guard. I mean, you look back at like fucking even Medicare and shit, right? Like he's out there busting up fucking, Sargon and everything else, just calling him out on all of his fucking bullshit. And he's been around forever too, but there's real people and there's fake people.
Yeah, all right. Here's the reason why I think Andy, he'll go from reserved to fucking firing a machine gun back to back on the exact same issue. Because he used to be friendly with them. And he did used to look at people as friends. He did look at people who he met on the internet as friends. I talked to him, like, after that time, I was like, I don't believe none of these people are my friends and shit like that. After one of the shows, he was like, do you really not think of me as a friend? And I'm, Andy, none of these motherfuckers are your friends. What are you thinking? The people you've been calling your friends for years, you just found out they were all lying to you for elongated periods of time and then turned around and used you to bully people off of the fucking internet that made them look stupid.
Yeah, and he was complacent in that though.
Again, I'm not trying to put stuff on him, but it took him a second, but he did start to catch on to that. And
it's a popularity contest for him, man.
It was.
That's the way I see it. He's got his little fucking, all his shit going on with his publicist or whatever the fuck, and I don't know. He keeps on popping up in all the fucking places where anything's popular. Oop, there's Andy.
He got rid of the publicist. The only person he has now that's still left that isn't Chris is the guy. It's I think he'd be an agent, I guess.
Agent. There you go. That's what I meant.
Yeah, he's it'd be essentially like having someone kind of like what are the fucking things called, the multi-partner network or some shit like that.
Ugh.
Yeah,
I don't know. It's like
one of those, but just for him. He just has someone who manages and talks directly to YouTube for him that has a legal background because he kind of saw YouTube coming. But like, again, to your credit, I wouldn't disagree with any of this shit if I hadn't had a bunch of fucking conversations with him. I wouldn't trust it.
Yeah.
Because I tell people, don't trust me either. Like, there's some people, they saw me go from being, like, I used to sit there and talk to fucking 20 or 30 people, and they were like, okay, just sitting there and talking to 20 or 30 people, and then it blew up, and like, they saw the first few weeks of me being like, please don't get bigger. Please stop tweeting me out, Medica. Please stop tweeting me out. Stop that, please. And like, they get that I didn't want to be big and that I've kind of evolved.
Well, it's like that whole having a real job thing. Like, I don't need this, right? That's part of it too. You aren't relying on this to get by on a daily basis, so you have no reason to be fucking fake about it.
Yeah, people keep saying that, we're gonna flag his channel down and see what he thinks then. I've got another channel, and I don't care if that channel doesn't get super. I don't care. I do the morning show thing because I enjoyed morning radio when I was younger. It was fun. Like when I used to fucking go around and do wrestling shows across the country. What the fuck do you think I listened to?
Dude, I'll tell you what. That wasn't like I didn't fucking bother with YouTube like all day long while I was at work. Like now I just pop in my fucking earbuds and I'm, you know, doing whatever the fuck I want to do. I hear something fucking ridiculous or want to make some ignorant ass comment. And, you know, out comes the fucking phone out of the pocket.
That's what I'm
It's
saying.
nice.
It gives people something to do. All right, this may sound kind of weird.
I'd almost say that probably, I guess at least 70% of your fucking audience is the same way I am. They're sitting there doing whatever the fuck they do for a living, getting by.
That's what I was about to say. Is that it may sound kind of weird, but I think that the people who watch this are people who are at work mostly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
These are the guys who are out there on the field. These are the guys who are out there fucking, you know, fucking doing construction. They're driving the forklift. They're in the fucking, you know, dozer. They're doing work.
They're sitting in a fucking cubicle even. I mean, you know, it doesn't really fucking matter. They're out there earning it. And that's why it's appealing though, is because it's, you know, it's real people and you're saying shit that regular people would say. And I'm like handling people with fucking little knit gloves, you know, jerking off each other so that we can share. Oh, we need to share viewers.
Oh God, yeah, I hate that. Like, I'll send people to go check some people out or something like that. I'll do that because, like, okay, this stream's about to end. If you need something to watch, hey, so this is about to come on. Shit like that. Yeah, I'll do that. But I'm not saying that like, hey, if you like this, you need to go and watch this because this is my buddy. I'll never do that. Like, if I enjoy someone's fucking song, yeah, I put it in the fucking beginning of the thing. You know, people like make shit for the show. Yeah, I'll put it in. And throw a little thing for them that people make pictures. Yeah, I'll put it in the fucking reel. I enjoy that people enjoy it. That's my payment. I give a fuck about the money. People actually digging the shit is what I'm getting out of it.
Well, that's you know, I think you're probably one of the first people like that dude Kronos that was like taking clips and shit. And you were like, fuck yeah, go make some money off of it. Hope you do well. Like, who gives a shit?
Yeah, I will. Channels like that do that. Somebody asked if they could animate over like some of the stories that we tell. Fuck yeah. He's like, well, do you want me to like get you a cut? Fuck no. You're right. I don't. Go do it.
Go do your thing. The end.
Exactly. It's like the guy who's making the comic. He was like, well, at first he's like, well, what kind of like, you know, cut would you get? Fuck no, make that. That's yours. Fucking run with it. Our payment is fucking. We can now say we're a comic book.
You hit him on a copyright. Yeah. Oh, my image is copyrighted.
Yeah, doesn't that sound like a Jeff Holiday thing to do?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. God.
That's so cringy.
It is, but like that, he'll copyright people for making a joke on it. Dude, fucking yeah, turn me into a comic book. Fuck yeah. Fucking, you know, make a video game with us in it and fuck yeah. Sell it, make some money. Make a meme that you want on a t-shirt. We'll put it in the fucking store. You can have the money.
No, can we discuss one thing though? How your name is hate speech on YouTube?
Okay, that's weird. You were the one who found that. What the fuck is that? I'm still confused on that. Vamp said she'd explain it to me later because
sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. Like, I don't know. It was fucking weird, man.
What?
I sent a super chat. And I tried to say, I sent like a $5 super chat. And I said, oh, Tonka, will you follow me on Twitter now? Right. And it was like, you need to edit this. And I was like, is it because I said Twitter? So I like changed that up some. And then like, I was like, that doesn't, and then I deleted it all the way out, like Twitter all the way out. I was like, that didn't change anything. It still needs, I went over to Tonka's name and added Saul on the end without a space. Cause if I put the space in, it still said I needed to edit it. So I took the space out of there, so it was Tonka Saw as one word, and it let it go through.
What? Fucking what? That would be pretty legend if I turned into Ethno State. Like
Engine Ethno State, man.
I am Engine Ethno State hate speech Tonka.
That's right.
Race war. I can't.
Okay.
I can't handle that shit. I don't know. Maybe it has reached that level. Maybe I do matter that much. Yesterday, somebody told me we hit number 5 on trending, so YouTube's gonna start being aware.
I don't know how you look that shit up.
Somebody else did it. It's apparently you subscribe to this channel called Live on Twitter or on YouTube, and when you go there, it has the listings and rankings and shit.
Okay. That's something I won't do.
Exactly, something I'm not doing. Man. Fucking, but they sent me the thing.
Are you
saying
going to
that
talk
that's what it
about this
was.
for the next 3 weeks though? Every time you speak, you're going to bring that up.
Oh God, no.
Oh, okay.
I
So you're not going to be Andy.
I may end up having to because I
Ooh.
think I think they have found us. I didn't want to be a thing on YouTube, but I have a feeling that when YouTube sees that the number 5 trending live stream they have is called Bloodapalooza, they may have noticed.
Why do they fucking care?
Yeah, then we got Andy Worski at number 5 right now.
Andy's at number 5 right now?
Yeah.
See?
Okay, yeah.
There is a ranking.
I actually don't know how they rank it because the one above him is only 1,000 and Andy's sitting at 3,000.
Huh.
No, Andy's coming a long way. I think everybody's going to have a better feel for what Andy's like by the end of summer because he's still kind of worried about acting like himself and just chilling. You know, like most of the time when he acts like himself, it's when he's pissed off. Like he'll get pissed off and he'll act like himself, but he won't just
acting like himself in the summer of he.
Yeah,
I always felt like Andy was only as interesting as whoever in the hell else he had around.
There's some. I used to think that sometimes, like especially with his old shows, because I honestly the old shows that Andy used to do were nothing but, hey, what do you want to promote? Hey, what do you want to talk about? Hey, let's have a moan about SJWs.
That was that circle jerk that they had with all the skeptics TM.
The interchangeable come on my stream show that everybody was doing for about a year and a half.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as the adpocalypse fucking happened and everybody needs super chat money to make up for the
super chats and Patreons and all that stuff. Yeah.
I never pushed Patreon. My Patreon blew up stupid just from people apparently seeing like the link thing. The link's only there from an old joke back on fucking like my 4th stream. Failure made me a Patreon. Just like the whole reason we got fucking shirts and shit. It was a joke where me and fucking Failure did a stream like we were Don West and QVC the night before all the shit with everything blew up. And then they're like, look, they're trying to capitalize by making shirts now. No, we did it the night before with our QVC stream. But don't worry. Don't worry. Just run with it, whatever you want. It's weird to hear that like the biggest thing they have against us is that we monetize things and shit like that. Whenever
they monetize everything.
They monetize everything. They monetize a follow on Twitter.
And no bullshit. I'm not trying to get on anybody who does this or anything like that, but you ain't gonna see me wearing some YouTube fucking shirt on the street.
It'd be weird. It'd be weird for most people.
Yeah. Like people be like, what the fuck is that?
What is that? What does that mean?
Great YouTube channel. Like what the fuck?
Exactly. That's like, all right. I'll say that I have a Failboy shirt. The fucking the Failure logo that looks like the Fallout thing. I have that shirt, and I got the Kumite Community shirt that Elephant in the Room had made, that old logo, because I always said it would look good on a shirt, and if you put it on a shirt, I'd get one. So I got one.
Don't get me wrong, the graffiti was fucking that was fucking cool.
That was fucking insane.
That was awesome.
That's not very far from Failure at all. It's like 30 minutes from Failure. He was able to go look at it. That's fucking nuts.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's when like weird stuff bleeds into real life, where it's wow, people are gonna drive by that and be like, well, what be that?
What the fuck does that mean?
Exactly.
Okay.
You just fucking see graffiti. It's like that's the same thing kind of with the shirts and stuff. Like again, not mad at people who get the shirts, and I give a bunch of them away for fucking free. Like somebody sends in too many fucking donations. Like, okay, you need give that guy a shirt.
Oh, by the way, your YouTube belt.
Yeah.
Right. There's a guy named Av. I don't know if you probably never heard of him or anything. He does like all this weird tool shit and makes weird shit and stuff like that on YouTube. And he got one of the YouTube silver play buttons.
Yeah.
And did a metallurgical analysis of it. Don't try to chew on it. It's mainly lead.
God.
Okay. Don't.
Fuck, that'll be heavy as fuck, wouldn't it?
It is heavy. Yeah, that's what
That's gonna be
he
heavy
didn't know. He was like, I figured it'd be like cast aluminum, but this thing has got weight.
Yeah, that may weigh the front plate down a bit and make it fuck up.
It's
All
got
right,
bolt holes in the back though. It'd be really easy to mount.
Oh, that is fucking nifty, actually. That'll be fucking, yeah, that could be if it's like just the play button or like a little thing around the play button.
Yeah, it's just the play button. It's AVE is the guy's name. You can find it like, YouTube thing or whatnot. He's got a shit ton of subscribers and stuff. He's a funny ass dude.
Is that how all the play buttons are? Are they all made out of?
Oh yeah. He took the whole fucking thing out of the thing, out of the frame and all that shit. He was making fun of Susan Wojcicki while he was like doing it. He was like, "Oh, a fan of mine, Susan Wojcicki, sent this to me."
Is that the same case with the gold play button when you get 1 million or whatnot?
I have no idea about that. It was a silver one.
Wild as fuck.
Hey, here's a gold thing. By the way, it's just lead.
Yeah.
Here's some lead gold.
Exactly.
Go give it to some black people. Say how long it takes for them to commit.
Well, that was kind of we're going there. All right.
So I'm looking at this video. Let me see if I can get this shit. All right, here. Click on your Emperor thing real quick and present yourself.
What?
Yeah, present yourself on your Emperor thing just so people can't nab the link. You got to be wise here.
Oh, one moment. Present myself.
You got it? Just click on your square.
Oh yeah.
You got it?
Present to everyone.
No, you should just be able to click your square and it'll just focus on you.
Okay. Well, I get it. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, now check. Look at this shit. Look at that. That will be so easy to put on a fucking belt.
That's what I was saying. Like, I saw that and I was like, oh shit, I gotta check this out.
But it's so much easier than I thought it was gonna end up being. Dude, this would just fucking plop right in there.
Yeah.
It'd be perfect. Yeah, it's gonna be way easier than I thought.
Hopefully no one takes your idea before you do it.
Oh, I know somebody's going to, but I don't fucking mind. I'll have my belt for my fucking case.
You'd probably enjoy that video. He definitely does not cry about getting the silver play button.
Fucking.
Could you see someone going with that and like just taking it to putting on the YouTube belt and just like going to VidCon like that?
Oh, dude, I would. If I ever have to get drugged to a fucking VidCon, I'm wearing my belt.
So that would be the time to wear your belt.
That's the one place where it's cool. It's like, you don't walk around in your WWE championship at the Olive Garden. You wear it at the arena. Nobody told Tim Sylvia that when he won the UFC belt. He wore that shit to restaurants. He took it to Kmart. Like, he wore it around his waist everywhere he went. There's
I don't
pictures
know
of
if I
him.
won that shit, I would too. I'd be proud as shit.
I'd have a guy walking around behind me with it on his shoulder and be like, that's my belt right there and shit. But what if you got to go piss? And you got to lift up the fucking belt, undo your fucking pants, and then you're pissing out from under your belt. You get some splatter on the fucking belt. Now you got piss on your belt. It's a big long.
Yeah.
I'd deal with it. I'd fucking it.
Oh, dude, I fucked in a belt. I won a belt one night. And it's like, yeah, you should put that on. Why? Okay.
Nothing else. Nothing else. Just walk out. Just that. Nothing else.
Girls are really weird about stuff like that. They like weird signifiers of masculinity. Like, a girl will watch you beat the shit out of somebody and want nothing more than to blow you.
Yeah. Yeah. I've had that. Actually, on the side of I-95 one night, left a fucking bar in Baltimore, and this kid was fucking, it was an all ages show, or I think it was 18 and up, and I was there with a fucking ex of mine, and we're sitting there fucking, what was that? This is some years ago. It was Mindless Self-Indulgence. Have you ever heard of them?
God, yes. It's fucking yeah, I know them.
Really loud, like weird shit. Oh, she was super into this shit. So we're over by the bar getting some drinks or whatnot, having a couple drinks. This kid, like, he was on fucking something, like trying to like fucking do a mosh pit by the bar. And he came over and he kept on like bumping into people or whatnot. And I finally like moved my girl out of the way, and I was standing there, and he fucking came over
How
and he
tall
like
are you?
ran. I'm only like 5'10".
Oh, shit, you still built, son. So I still, if I'm most people, I'm still not trying to bump into you. So go ahead.
5'10", 5'10" and 210 at the same time, man.
Yeah,
So
you built like a little Chad Mendez. Then you brick shit house.
I'm not, and it's not fat. So
No, I've seen your fucking pictures.
Your
beard's got muscles.
I actually just cut all that off, man. I just cut all that off.
That was a healthy beard.
Yeah, I still got a little bit. It's fine. It only takes like a month and a half to grow. This kid slammed into me, man, and I fucking jacked him right in the mouth, just laid his ass out. And it wasn't but 15 minutes. We actually parked at a public library, parking garage. I was up there fucking her in the car in the public library parking lot. Like it was crazy. She just drugged me out of there. She had to have it right then. That was great. And then I fucked her again on the side of 95 through the window of the car. That was different. You've never done that. That's a great thing to do in the middle of the night. Just have her stick her ass out the window of the car, put your arms up on the roof, put your caution signals on like you broke down. Nobody even notices.
With the way that an ass can hang out of a window, it's a very easy bounce for the girl, and it's a very, very easy bounce for the guy as well. It's a fun time.
That's it.
Okay.
I haven't done it on the side of the fucking road, but that's not the worst position that the man's speaking of. Very similar to a girl being on a stool. That's another underrated position. Nobody talks about that. You want to fuck a girl on a stool.
Or the kitchen table. See, I buy all my furniture. So, like I said, I'm not very tall, so I got to watch how tall all the furniture is. But anything you should be able to sit a woman on and have sex with her. So everything has to be below the dick line. All tabletop surfaces. So these are key measurements you need to make while decorating your home.
This is a man who's done construction. He's familiar with architecture.
Well,
Vulcan.
Yeah.
Do you have all of your furniture below the deck line? You've been quiet.
I think so.
You think so? You need to go around and do some measurements. Make sure
that's right.
So, who's the tallest girl you have you ever? What's not who, but what is the tallest girl you've ever fucked, Vulcan? The tallest.
Me? I'm embarrassed to say I haven't.
You haven't? Any girl? Not a tall girl,
No.
not a fat girl, not a tiny girl?
None.
Is that on purpose?
Brother, where are you, man? I'm gonna come get you. I'm gonna fix your life.
Not on purpose.
It's not on purpose.
No, I'm just not good at talking to women.
Oh, fuck that. We can fix this. This case
It's called bourbon, brother. It's bourbon. You just pour a little bourbon down your throat. It's all good.
All right. Here's the thing. You said you were 21.
Yes.
You got to go ahead and do this before it's too late and it's too awkward to do. You get what I'm saying?
I get that.
It's only gonna get more hard to pull off the longer you wait.
I realize that.
All right, so fucking this we.
Are you in college?
No.
Scale of 1 to 10. How ugly are you?
I'm not sure.
10 being gorgeous like Tonka.
Yeah, you're sure. Everybody knows how ugly they are.
I guess a 7. I don't know. I haven't ever rated myself.
No, you know, you're good. You're good.
7, you're good to go, brother. You're
fine if you're at a fucking mundane Matt has been laid. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
Oh.
There is a
That
woman
dude doesn't
who
even have
will
a
claim
dick.
Jeff Holiday.
Oh, yep.
You understand?
There's always
You're
that.
fine. It's fine. It'll be okay.
What we need to do, we need to get you a Match.com account, right? At your age, you go fucking slay. Now listen to me. You get on there. It's a lot easier to talk to women online. Chat them up or whatnot. You go and you send your little messages back and forth to them, make them feel real good about themselves, and you got on the first date, right? And then you just act like you're not interested.
Mm-hmm.
You don't fucking neg them or anything like that. Any of that bullshit that people tell you to do, right? You just act like you're not that interested. You stay quiet and things of that nature, right? They'll throw themselves at you. Because women of your age, oh my God, they have to have that attention. They have to be wanted. It's easy, man. It's easy. You get to my age, bitches know the fucking routine. It don't work no more.
Okay.
Take advantage of it.
I don't think you're beyond help. I've talked to you for a while here. You've been quiet for like the past hour, but we talked for a while before. I don't think you're beyond help. And if you're a fucking 7 on the looks, you're safe. This is doable.
Okay.
We need to fucking, we should do a dating game edition of the fucking Kumite and get this man.
There we go.
Behind hangout number 1. I don't know how I would pull that off, but that would be fun as fuck.
That would be hilarious.
Well, you did a cooking show, so
Yeah, we've done cooking shows. We've done all kinds of shit. We could do a dating game.
I think it's a good idea. It's the Kumite finds love. It's all about the love, man.
You horribly against it?
It doesn't sound like the worst idea. It's just the Kumite's always on when I'm at work, so it's not like something I could participate in.
But one night, I will do a special evening edition. I'll bust out a
Evening of
7:30.
love.
Yeah, like a 7:30 on like a Thursday night.
Okay.
We'll bust out a Kumite of love.
You're gonna go out and you're gonna buy yourself a fucking bottle of like Bullet 10-year, right? It's a good bourbon, good smooth bourbon. All right. You're gonna have a couple drinks of that beforehand. Get them nerves down. So you relax. You sound nervous even talking about it right now.
I don't know.
How many people are here? Let me go. Okay, there's 34 people here. Press 1 in this chat if you would come on over to the fucking Kumite one night and help us find love for Emperor Vulcan. Give me a 1. If you would put your butt in a seat for that. We're gonna get at least 5 ones. We're gonna.
We got 1, 2 ones, 3 ones, 4 ones, but we got an exclamation point.
Bruh. Look at the chat go. Look at it go. Look at it go.
Wait, we gotta repeat, people. That does not count.
Listen to failure over here.
Spamming chat doesn't count?
Listen to failure over here. Nobody gets more than 1 vote.
Failure. It's that sexy Cuban motherfucker.
Oh my God, he's streaming right now. That just popped up on my phone when we started doing failure impressions. Did he hear me? What if he's asleep on his stream, asshole?
He probably is.
That's fucking great.
Fucking, hey man, people do that. People do those sleep streams and shit like that. See how much money they make while they sleep.
Yeah.
It's fucking. Hold on. What is it? Oh, the comment guy's drawing. Fuck yeah! I can't wait until that fucking comment comes out.
I can't either. That's gonna be the coolest thing ever.
I'm gonna buy a fuck ton of them and just give them out.
That might be the first comic book I ever buy in my entire life.
I'm stupid looking forward to it. I haven't like sat down and bought comics in forever. I used to read like when Spawn was around. I'd read a couple Spawns when I was a kid, and I would read all the really old comics. Like I still have boxes of the complete collection of Tales from the Crypts from the 50s, and Boris Karloff comics and Twilight Zone. I have all those except for like 3. Like I love horror comics, like a quick, like a horror story real quick inside of one little comic. I love those. Like I love fucking, what's that kind of movie? An anthology movie, like 3 horror stories in a row. They don't drag it out. They don't go too long. You get this, a beginning, middle, and an end, and a cool fucking twist, blah, 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 whatever. I like that.
That's what's missing from TV anymore.
The
It's just
fucking
like-
old fucking anthologies, like a Tales from the Crypt or a
Tales
Twilight
from the
Zone.
Crypt, you know, even going back
Short stories for TV. They aren't around anymore.
to like Alfred Hitchcock stuff, man.
God,
Shit.
it was good shit. I love that shit. Twilight Zone, Outer Limits, fucking. I don't know. Somebody showed me Black Mirror. I think it was Failure. It made me want to die because
Yeah.
it's like a poor man's version of Tales from the Crypt that centers around cell phones. I wish it was
I
there.
gotta jump off of here though. Somebody's fucking calling me. They want me to do
You're
something.
gonna get
Apparently,
fired. You're at work.
apparently somebody expects me to do shit while I'm getting paid. I don't. Crazy ass people.
You are doing stuff. You're getting this stream more views.
Appreciate it. It's
Yeah,
awesome
everybody's
talking
here.
to you,
Everybody's here to see me. You know how many fucking Twitter followers I have? None.
Dude.
though. There's
Although-
zeros in it.
Tonga. Did you notice that somebody actually liked that first fucking tweet I sent you?
Somebody bought it. Like a real thing?
Somebody liked it.
Oh no.
Apparently, I'm being asked where Allie is. She is inconvenienced with family issues.
Oh, that's fair. And sad.
Yeah.
All right,
But
Edomite,
I'll
don't
let you
get
guys
fired.
go. Yeah, have
It
fun.
was awesome to get to talk to you, man. That was good shit.
Yeah, man. Later.
Later. That guy's cool as fuck. I didn't know that was
Yeah.
him.
I didn't realize that was him either. I thought it was a legitimate troll.
Yeah, I did too. I thought it was. I've heard worse shit come from people than what he was saying. So I was like, oh god, this is somebody like that. It's like, I'll talk to you.
Yeah, I didn't realize it was that sort of thing.
I love that guy. That guy's great.
Now he's gonna keep with various accounts just to see if he can't trick me into letting him on.
He has the best accounts ever. When a liberalist shows up on the show, he will log into his fuck liberalist account and start super chatting. If a right winger gets on, he'll get on fuck right, fuck the Republicans or fuck Democrat. He has designated accounts so that when I read the super chat, it says fuck liberalist says. Just
Does he ever go on with multiple accounts at the same time so he can troll more than one?
he might. He might. I fucking buy it. Like he's got different profile pictures. Like he used to have the first one he had was of that fucking dog, the one that he just came in with. But the dog, like he had his paws up beside his nose and looked sad and shit. That's why I didn't recognize it. If he would have had that picture as the dog, I would have fucking known it was him because I remembered that picture. I was like, oh, I like this dog. It's a good dog. It was also a good.
I mean, it was a
talk.
good. It was a good conversation. I just expected it was actually going to be a legitimate blood sports, to be honest.
Were you worried? Were you worried we were going to burn your channel down?
No.
Okay. Good. One day.
I mean, I only.
Go ahead.
What?
No, I was gonna say
I
one
was
day
just
if
gonna
you get somebody, I'll come in and I'll do some blood sports with somebody on your channel. But most people are very afraid of having that on their channel, right?
You know what? I only recently passed 100 subs, so it's not like I have much to lose.
Fair play. Fair play. Well, if you get somebody who's really mad at me one day, just hit me up and see. I'll come in and I will blood sport the shit out of them.
That is just the strangest name for everything.
I didn't name it that. That's what everybody else started calling it. I used to just say I'll come talk to him, but everybody else, it's blood sports. It's internet blood sports.
I mean, I don't have a problem with it. It's just that it was just the strangest name to choose.
Oh man, the blood for the blood gods and skulls for skull throne. It is blah blah blah. That's how everybody is. Let them. Like they're adding an insane amount of lore to me. There are worse things to be called on the internet than a god. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck it. I'll take it.
As long as it's not like something like Keck God, it will be fine.
Yeah, as long as I'm not the god of Keck. Oh,
I've had people on with the name Keck, and I don't think they really do anything with it. It's just either something they haven't changed or just a name, you know?
People haven't changed because they haven't thought about it.
No.
A lot of people have started changing it in the past few weeks with everyone making fun of it so much. It ran its course.
Yeah. It probably was, like, was it something that died and then people tried to dig back up, or was it just something that caught fire?
It caught fire for about 2 weeks. It was fun for a minute. I don't know. What's something you're into?
With what?
Just any. Are you into like comic books?
I'm into video games.
Okay, you're into video games? Do you remember for like 10 minutes when everybody was into playing games where you press A to say one thing and now you move to the when everybody was into Telltale games? Do you remember that a few years ago?
I've never played a Telltale game,
Do you
but
remember when everyone else was though?
yeah. I
How
remember
long did that
when
last?
people for a bit because people think the whole story concept was cool and
And
like
then
some
what
of them
happened?
worked. It got tired.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This was that. That's it. That's
It's not
all.
like it was a permanent genre, you
That
know.
yeah, that's all it was, dude. That's what happened. Same thing.
Yeah. That's
It came and went because there weren't a lot of legs to it. It's a
and
pretty
then there
one
were
note joke.
and then there's like I can get people laughing when things like the SPLC label it as a hate thing or whatever, and then just like have a giggle at that. But
Yeah, dude, I got called a fucking like what was it? What do they call us? Like a alt right
oh,
hate speech something.
banned
Alt
from
right.
Israel.
Yeah, the fucking ban from Israel thing. I wanna. We're gonna make shirts that say "banned from Israel."
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun. I'm just gonna. That's a shirt I might wear. By the way, that might be a shirt that fucking Edomite could wear because that's not an internet thing. That's
You know,
just funny.
look, you know what? You could like get all these shirts like that actually pertain to real life, and like go to a synagogue with the banned from Israel shirt.
I'll be honest. If "banned from Israel" is a shirt that fucking worst Edomite would wear, he's thrown in enough money where I'd just send him one. If that's the one shirt we have in stock that he might actually wear, I'll send him one.
Yeah.
The fucking I see good things for a band from Israel. I think that's gonna be a good one.
Yeah.
Hey, is Toad in your fucking chat?
He is.
The good boy. The good boy and Joaquin. It's good people. Everybody
Yeah.
calls him Joachim, but that is actually pronounced Joaquin if you're not a fucking Oh God, hold on. Do you see wait, that's a much better. Too hot for Israel.
What?
Too hot for Israel with an oven on it. Oh my God.
Yep.
That's the best.
Oh
That's
boy.
the best idea for a shirt ever. Too hot
Yep.
for Israel. Woo lad.
Yep.
Oh, that's a good shirt. That's a good shirt. Ah, fuck.
Yep.
That sounds fucking great.
Got to run that by Andy. See if he wants to smash it up for you.
That's a fucking somebody drew an oven the other day. I'll see if they're okay with that one, and I'll see if we can throw the shit toward them. That's fucking glorious.
Yep.
Too hot for Israel. Oh my fucking God. But
Joaquin.
Joaquin. Joaquin. People give Joaquin a lot of shit. As of now, Joaquin may be doing some Kumite debut tomorrow. That's where it stands now. You know, barring anybody get life-ending injuries or anything of that sort.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, do you think we've gone on long enough, or do you have anything else?
It's your show, brother. You stop the train whenever you want. It's yours.
Well,
So I don't know. Well, I mean, we could talk about. I don't know. What do you think about modern arts? There. What do you think about modern arts?
I don't do art much. Well, that depends what you define as modern art, I guess.
Oh dear. Are you into art or not into art? What are you're into art, I think.
Well, I like the fan art people do, you know.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, that's different. Yeah, I dig that too.
But
Never
that's
mind.
art. That's like art that's done now, so that's technically modern art, right?
Yeah, never mind. You are a good boy. You're a good boy.
I could not tell you a painting off the top of my head if I had to. Other than the Mona Lisa. That's probably the only one I
You
can.
may want to brush up on your art talking so you can swoon some fucking ladies. Because we got to get this fucking love connection on a roll. We're going to march head first into not being on that list anymore. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
We're doing it.
All right.
Operation Get the Emperor Laid. Hashtag it. We're doing it.
Well, I think I'm gonna call it quits here, though.
Yeah, you can call it quits on the stream, but we are not
right.
giving up the battle for the snatch just yet, sir. Not yet.
All right. Well, thank you all for watching. Thank you to that Adamite for jumping in, and thank you for Taka for stopping by.
Oh, it's a good time.
Yeah,
It's a good time. We will be getting we will make a man out of this man here. We're gonna do it.
Okay.
Subscribe to his shit. You're gonna see a shift in him soon.
All right. But anyways, we're gonna call it a night here. So thank you for watching. Have a nice day, and remember to beat the local pedo.